Cancer, welcome into your reading. Thank you for coming in, clicking onto the video. This reading, you are going to be playing a game with your spiritual team, with your spirit guides. I'm going to allow you to see how connected you are to your spiritual team by choosing a few decks, and then they choose a few decks using a pendulum. If you've been in my readings before, you know I like to do this. It lets you see how connected you are. But if you don't even manage to choose even one of the decks that we're going to be working with today, it means that you actually really are connected, because it means like, how on earth are you not even managing to choose one of the decks that's similar? It means that there's something hidden to you at this time that's going to be revealed to you in this reading. With regards to this reading, we are looking at the solar eclipse that is happening in Aries on the 20th of April. This is the first time we have a solar eclipse in Aries for 18 years. And it is coinciding with a new moon on the same day in Pisces. So very emotional energy coming up. You being Cancer, also very emotional energy. Any eclipse that takes place, and because we're having an eclipse on a new moon, which is the emotional energy, this is going to bring up sort of situations where you're going to be looking at things that you want to change, that you want to see a new start in your life. But it could be fueled, or it could be backed by emotions that you are feeling that spurs you on maybe to make some kind of changes in your life. With regards to these events, they're usually tied to fated events. So eclipses that happen, especially for me with the solar eclipse, you know, we're going to have that moment where the sun is blacked out and it's a moment of darkness. Interesting enough, right after that, we're moving into Mercury retrograde. So it could be a moment of confusion or frustration that takes place. But then we got the sun being revealed again. It's almost as if it's being reborn, especially with the new moon energy coming in there. And I feel like there is clarity that's going to be had by you. Events are going to be revealed to you at that time. So let's see, how is this going to affect your world? Let's get into the choosing part of the tarot decks and have some fun over there. Let's see how connected you are to your spiritual team, how intuitive you are as well. Cancer, welcome into the selection part of the reading. This is where you are going to be choosing 3 different decks, and then we're going to see how many is matching with what your spirit guides are going to be choosing, because they're going to be choosing 3 different decks as well using the pendulum. Before we begin, I am going to name the decks for you, and then I'm going to allow you to take 1 or 2 deep breaths so that I can connect you to your spirit guides. Okay, so we have got Moonology, we have got Psychic Tarot of the Heart, we've got Fairy Oracle, we've got Spirit Animal Oracle, really. We've got Sufi Messages and Sacred Traveler Oracle, Angels and Ancestors. So if you've already have like an idea of what you want to go with, I'd say stick with those 3 cards. But if you're not sure, I'm going to take this to few seconds just to have you take a few deep breaths in. I'm going to ask your spirit guides in those breaths to connect with you. Okay, so first deep breath in. Hold it at the top of your breath. This is just to cleanse your energy. Release it fully. Second deep breath in. At the top of your breath, this is to connect you to the universe and to the spiritual realm. Please imagine a very bright light at the top of your head, right on the top of where your sacral chakra is. And release your breath. Third deep breath in. Please connect with your spirit guides, and I'm asking your spiritual team to connect with you as well, to connect with your energy and open yourself up to them as well, so that you guys can become almost in the same space as each other, so that you can feel each other's energy and vibes. Take a deep breath out. Now go right ahead. Whatever the feeling is, however you are feeling at this time, go for what you are feeling, okay? And let's see, with regards to your spiritual team now, what are they going to choose here in this reading? The first deck that I need to choose for my Cancers out there, please, it has a message for them at this time. Let's see where we are needing to go as spiritual team. So let's have a look and see. We've got Spirit Guide. I always say Spirit Guide for this deck. I must get a Spirit Guide tarot deck for real, Oracle deck. This is Spirit Animal Oracle. I'm sure they're telling me over and over again, get a spirit guide oracle. I'm going to go look for one. So with regards to the second deck for my Cancers out there, please, where is the card or the deck that has a message for Cancer at this time? Okay, We've got Sacred Traveler Oracle. Okay, we've got quite a big one. I love this deck. The third deck for my Cancers out there at this time. And remember, Cancer, this reading is going to be valid for about 12 months after you viewed it, after I've published it, because the events taking place on the 20th is going to be affecting you for the next 12 months. Okay, we've got Psychic Tarot of the Heart. I kind of had a feeling it was going to be that one. There we go, Cancer. Comment below how many you got right. If it's 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3, and I know a lot of you are getting 3 out of 3 every single time. So beautiful. I love it so much. But let's get into your reading. There we go, Cancer. We have gotten through our choosing part of the reading. We are now moving into the tarot and the oracle decks. So the oracle decks that were chosen is Spirit Animal Oracle. We have got Sacred Traveler or a Sacred Traveler. This is interesting because we're going to see maybe a path ahead for you here that maybe you've been shown or something about your path. Then we've got Psychic Tarot of the Heart. I'm actually not surprised to get this for you because it is an emotional tarot deck, which is actually an oracle deck, but I will tell you what tarot card it is as well. So let's get into this reading and find out what is going on with you and what is happening with you. I do feel with this solar eclipse that's coming in and with the energy of it being in Aries, I feel the energy of Aries. And oh, we've also got Saturn as well. Okay, so Saturn is also moving in for the first time. It's been born literally in the beginning of April, the first week or so. And that's going to be massive. That's also going to coincide. It will move a little bit towards Mercury retrograde because it's going to have energies of what you don't like to see. Because Saturn is a conflict planet sometimes, so it can show you the things that you don't like. It can show you different energies or looking at your life with clarity for the first time, and that's happening for the first time in 28 years. So you see how big the month of April is. Events that are going to be taking place now or situations that are going to be born now will be unfolding for you over the next 12 months. Okay, so let's get that first oracle card out. I'm very curious to see what this is. Let's have a look and see. What do we got here? We got Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. This is such an interesting vibe. Give with gratitude and grace. When do you guys have Thanksgiving? Isn't it? And we don't have Thanksgiving in my country because we're not American. But December is I think it's November, December for you, somewhere around about there. I feel like there's an energy here of you being grateful at that time. I like it. There's almost an energy of you in that gratitude energy. Give with gratitude and grace. But I also feel like it's you feeling grateful. It's you feeling very happy with regards to something. So we're in April. This reading is going to move right up until that time. I think there's going to be an event that takes place here at that time, around about that time of the year for you guys out there. Even if you're not in the United States, I would say it's a sign for me with regards to, I don't know when is Thanksgiving, guys, forgive me. I don't know if it's in the end of November or the beginning of December. Comment below and let me know. Save me as a non-American citizen. So let's have a look and see what is going on here. Let's see what's going on. What direction are we moving in here? Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. As I put the card down, I did feel frustration coming from you, from this one card. And I feel there's an isolation feeling coming from this. Solitude, yes, it is. In silence, peace prevails. But I feel there's frustration coming from this energy. I almost feel as if you are keeping quiet to keep the peace, or you are keeping quiet to keep things running smoothly. But I feel this energy build up inside of you, almost as if you're keeping quiet, but you may burst. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, Cancer, my goodness gracious, that can happen. You guys always need to, my youngest daughter is Cancer, so I always know she needs to kind of like let out of emotion, sometimes talk about things, and sometimes you guys don't want to, even though you're a very emotional sign. But if you kind of keep it in with regards to something here, you become frustrated, it can come out of you in a big explosive way. So I feel like yes, in silence, peace prevails, but you're feeling isolated with regards to something here, and there's a frustration attached to this card. This may be what motivates you. Okay, there's an event coming in. Yeah, we move to the emotional stuff. So I kind of got this vibe of like this feeling of bit of frustration. Maybe you're looking at your life and not liking what you're seeing. And but not for long. I feel like it will come out of you. There's a change coming in here where you're going to be very happy with the grace, with this gratitude and grace energy here. I feel like you're going to be very happy with something. And there could be something that you've been wanting to do for a long time that you haven't been done, but it could be the action to change something, maybe spurred on by an uncomfortable feeling of frustration, or it's almost like the emotional reaction of something is going to cause you to change something or motivate you to change something. Okay. And remember, I'm going to take out the here, motivate you to move. Okay. Yeah. It's going to motivate you to move. You've got the Chariot card coming in here with the move energy. So there is a spur of movement coming in for you here. But I feel like it's associated to frustration. Remember, this card sometimes reminds me of the Hermit card, and it means sort of like stuck energy. You got to kind of like be in this place maybe where you don't want to be, and I feel like an emotional reaction here is going to be what motivates you to make plans to move forward here. But it's going to turn out in your favor with this energy coming up here. So whatever you kind of feel in the next couple of months, I really think you should go for it. I really think you should push forward for it. Let's change the camera angle and have a look at the tarot cards as they come out on the table. I always love you guys to see what the tarot cards look like, the way I see them. Let's get into your tarot reading. So let's get into the tarot part of the reading. We've got the Turkey spirit. I do feel like it's associated with Thanksgiving energy. Give with gratitude and grace. So I even feel like you yourself may be financially doing a lot better in this energy. And we've got this kind of feeling that I picked up, which is what's going to spur you to make change, which is the solitude energy. In silence, peace prevails. Yes, it's peaceful in silence. You're keeping quiet, but I feel like you're bottling a lot of stuff up here, or you're feeling frustrated about something specific. With regards to the move energy, we've got Chariot coming in here. It could not be better. You know, in the Chariot card, it shows hand fasting in this deck. Hand fasting is pagan marriage, or some certain religions also do hand fasting. And that means like alignment. It means like coming into the path of what you're meant to be doing. It's almost like I was going back to what was going on with the Aries solar eclipse, which is fated events. So I've got these cards sticking out here. I want to go for them. Okay, they're sticking out way too much. So let's see what will come up with regards to your tarot reading. What do we have here? We've got Five of Earth here. This is this frustration, kind of this frustrated energy. And yeah, we've got the Queen of Fire. Very bold energy. I do feel like out of frustration, you're going to be making some kind of change, or you're going to be making some kind of, you're going to be motivated with the Queen of Fire to make some kind of change moving forward here. So let's see. Four of Fire coming in here. This is good. It's very good energy because we are looking at a new cycle beginning. This is the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 card. A complete new change, a complete new cycle, which is really what we want to see. The Seven of Earth as well. Tying back to what this is here, we are going to talk about that in the reading when we go a bit deeper. The Seven of Air, choices as you are moving forward. Okay, there we go. I feel like there's a lot of choices for you as you are moving forward because you do not want to remain where you are here. The Seven of Air brings up this uncomfortable feeling that we have here, and we're looking at two sevens right next to each other. So this event could take place in July, in the 7th month of the year. Okay, so big events coming in. Three of Fire. Now we're getting to where we get the movement, which is very, very good. Let's see what's going on here. The Ace of Fire. Yes, there you go. There is the Ace of Air. Sorry, there is this movement forward. Six of Pentacles. Thank you very much. Better than what we have there. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow, I really feel like you're going to be making plans to make some really big plans and differences in your life. It looks to me like you're also stepping into power here. You might even get motivated here to make plans that is going to, you know, make you take powerful action here with all of these cards that are coming up, because you kind of are going, I don't want to remain here in this energy. It's always needing to defend yourself. The Ten of Earth, this reading, my goodness gracious. Page of Earth and a Strength card. Jeez, I'm just saying, wow, Cancer, this is absolutely excellent. You know what I pick up in this part of the reading? I pick up that there's emotionally in you this uncomfortable place that you're finding yourself in, with the Five of Earth, the Seven of Air, and the solitude energy. But it's going to be that emotional reaction that you get, that I feel like you can't carry it any longer, where it is going to inspire you to start making these movements here, which is going to be taking you into a whole another way of being. I really feel like you're stepping into a powerful time here with the Strength card coming in. So let me get into each one of these cards and get messages out for you from your spirit guides. So as I'm sitting here looking at these cards, you know what I pick up on in your reading? I pick up on the feeling as if you have been in a place for quite some time that you're not really enjoying. This could be your career. It could be a place that you're finding yourself in life. I feel like you're feeling isolated and in solitude, but you're keeping quiet because you don't want to rock the boat. So it's not like you're in flight or fight, that crisis mode where you're in full adrenaline. But I feel like you're in a period of a bit of a long period of time where you're not in a comfortable place. But you're there, but it's not like the roof is falling on your head today. But you're not okay with where you are. And some of it can be stability related. So for some of you guys, to be honest with you, this could be anything with regards to the Five of Pentacles. It's going to be different for all of you. The Five of Pentacles means fear or problems involving the lack of stability, meaning it can be financial problems that you're having with regards to how do I pay these bills? How am I going to make it through with what I'm making or what I'm earning? How do I survive here? It can be a job where you're at and it's just not stable whatsoever. The working environment is just insanity. And you're just going, I don't even know, from month to month. Every month it feels like you're about to lose your job kind of feeling. You know what I mean? It can even be a relationship, to be honest with you. There's a possibility for some of you guys, you're in a very unstable relationship where you also may be going, I don't even know if we're making it or not making it. That lack of stability is there. So it's a very interesting feeling. But I feel I'm going to jump to something else here. The 2 sevens coming up here is very important. So I want to go to them. I almost feel like this is whatever I just described here, this is the experience of it. This is what it is. The 7 of Swords is going to allow you to kind of like look at, especially with Saturn moving into your sign, and moving into all the signs really, being born in the beginning of April now, in the first week or two. You've literally got this big, massive energy that hasn't been around for 28 years. That's going to kind of like highlight this. Okay. And it's going to make you look at it. And I'm even seeing her in the solitude energy. She's kind of like skiring there. So people sometimes would take a mirror or even a bowl of water or whatever and look into it and pick up on intuitive feelings or even visions that they may be getting or sounds that they may be hearing, whatever that may be, how they're working with it. But I feel like you're looking at that. You're looking at different aspects of your life, and I kind of feel like you're going to have like an emotional reaction from it because of the heart that's showing up right next to it there. It's the emotion, the heart, that is going to spur you to move. So it's almost like a negative emotion. What you're looking at here, you don't like what you're seeing, it's going to be what gets you inspired to change something. It's going to be what puts the fire inside of you with the Queen of Fire. It's going to be what puts this energy inside of you that makes you go, I don't like what I'm seeing, and I don't think I want to be in the life that I'm currently looking at, and I want to see some changes. Congratulations. Whenever you get that feeling, you've outgrown your space. You've outgrown where you need to be, and it's time to move to another level. You will get made uncomfortable so that you can be moved. You can be changed. And this is this beginning of this fire energy. As you move on, I feel like the motivation comes from inside of you, Cancer. I feel like you're the one who gets motivated to make the changes. I feel as if here you begin to make plans. So I feel like you motivating yourself to have a new beginning, because the Queen of Fire is right next to it, you see. So she's going, or he, male or female energy, I want a new beginning. I want to end this negative cycle that I've been in. I don't like this feeling that I've been having for quite some time. I'm seeing it and I'm looking at it and I can't deny what it is, you know what I mean? And I do feel as if you are going to go, no, I'm done. I want to see changes. I need to see something different. And this is you looking and planning into the long-term future, looking at stability in your life, looking at money, looking at career, looking at the relationships that you have in your world, and really re-evaluating that. I see you kind of like wanting to celebrate life, wanting to feel like you're living the best life that you can possibly live in this world. And that's why you're here. If you want to know the reason for your existence, it's not too complicated. Okay, the reason for your existence is it's this. That's why we're alive. 3 of Wands. That would sum it up. Basically, the reason for your existence is to live the biggest life you can possibly live. Do everything that your heart and soul wants to do. If your heart says to you, go tattoo your face. No, don't go tattoo your face. I'm just kidding. Don't tattoo your face. Even though I've got the dots here, but they're not tattooed on. I won't do that. Okay, but if you want to, who am I to say not to? You see what I'm saying? But if somebody says, if your heart says to you, I want to go and I want to, I don't know, raise sheep on a farm somewhere, go do it. You want to go ride on a motorbike, go ride on a motorbike. If you want to backpack across Europe, go backpack across Europe. You want to open a cupcake factory, go open a cupcake factory. That's why you're alive, to do whatever you want to do. Not to follow the rules, not to be what everybody expects you to be, but to be living in your fire, to be living in motivation, to be living a life that is exciting. Think of yourself as an old person sitting one day looking back at your life, and you got grandkids or younger people that come around you and they're like, so tell me about when you lived before the internet, you know what I mean, or whatever, but before space travel was a thing. And you're going to tell them stories about your life. What do you want to tell them? Imagine all the things that you can do. And this is the 3 of Wands. This is expansion of life in every single way. Experiencing things in every single way you can experience them. You know what I mean? It's tasting food you've never tasted. It's traveling to places you've never been to. It's doing things that you never thought you'd be doing. Because why? Because why not? Okay, that is your 3 of Wands. Meeting new people, having new experiences, expressing yourself out in the world. And usually when you do that, it does create the changes that we want to see. It does create also money flow. The moment you start following the heart, it's like, let's go on adventure. I'm going to go into some kind of flying air balloon thing that flies without, whatever. Or maybe it's a boat on the water, whatever you want it to be. Once you do that and you go on an adventure, things happen because you're following your heart. You're literally following your heart. You're moving the direction of what your heart is telling you. Instead of saying in solitude and stuck where you're not meant to be, then you're not fulfilling your life's purpose, to be honest. I see new beginnings for you. That's going to be you stepping out of your comfort zone, okay? With the Ace of Air, which is Ace of Swords energy, I see a new beginning for you coming in. And you might feel like it's a risk for you because you know you don't want to remain where you are, but you're also scared of the unknown, stepping into that unknown energy. It's like, I know where I am, I know my life, and I know what I can expect. But when it comes into stepping out of my comfort zone like this, it's really stepping into the unknown. So I don't really know what to expect here. And I don't know if I'm going to be okay. Usually when you do this and you kind of like truly surrender to the universe and you say, okay, universe, I'm going for this, I'm doing it, you better carry me to where I need to be. The universe will carry you. The universe will carry you. Your spirit guides will be there to help you, because I literally see the universe carrying you to places that you never thought you'd go to. You've got money coming in. I cannot deny. I mean, you've got 4 earth energies, which is pentacle energies, just here, just randomly, just in your reading. There it is. You know what I mean? And it's whatever you do here that is new to you, whatever you're going to do here that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. Oh, if you feel uncomfortable doing something, just know you're doing the right thing. Whatever makes you uncomfortable, that's what you're meant to be doing. Then you know you're heading in the right direction. If you're comfortable but you're not okay, no. If you're uncomfortable and you're in a place where you're uncomfortable but you're going to stay there anyway because it's what you know and expect, and you just got used to being uncomfortable in a place where you're not happy. But you need to be made uncomfortable from being different, from doing something different. When you do that, oh, you're breaking something. You're breaking some kind of energy that you've trapped yourself in. And that is when movement happens in the universe for you. The movement will not happen unless you move. So you move, energy will move too. And I see money come towards you. I see that stability that you're looking for. There's something here that with the Ace of Swords, where it begins here with this, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm stepping out of that uncomfortable into this uncomfortable. But it's going to be so worth it. Because this uncomfortable for me is stuck. It's stuck energy. It's solitude. It's not moving. It's a paused energy. This uncomfortable begins a change of what you're going to be seeing with the Ace of Earth coming in here, which is Pentacles. You're going to be seeing an increase in money flow here in some kind of way. You literally got 2 stags in your reading here. And I feel like the stag is always associated with thriving in life in some kind of way. With the 2 stags coming in here, it's almost as if this new energy you step into creates this beginning of the flow of some kind of stability, some kind of security that you're looking for. It can be security with regards to money, or it can be security with regards to how you feel in your life and who you associate yourself as being, or what I do for a living, for instance. Oh, this is what I do. It's never like, I don't know if I still got a job next month. It's like, no, this is my job, you know. And with the 6 of Pentacles coming in, whatever it is that you're going to be stepping into, you will be getting fair give and take here, meaning you will get paid for what you do. If it is maybe a relationship or something of that kind of sort, or you're working in a career, you have that job, you will be treated very fairly here with the 6 of Pentacles, either which way. Then you got the 10 of Pentacles just coming in here, like blow my mind. That is money. I'm hearing Spirit Guide talking about having funds put away, having money put away behind you, because I'm seeing the Pentacles on the wall as she sits there, making her feel very, very secure. For some of you guys, this change is going to lead you to the buying of a home. For others of you, it's like you're putting investments into long-term investments where you know you're going to get paid out at a certain age, and you just know that, wow, when that payout comes, the relief that it's going to give you, the dreams that you're going to be able to make come true with that money as well, which is pretty amazing. This is a flow of stability like I've never seen. This can even be a relationship that's one that where you get married and settle down, and that have long-term relationship. Depends on what's going on with you. And you've got this beautiful page of Earth energy coming in here. I always feel the page of Earth energy is going back to what we were discussing with regards to being motivated to change something. I feel this long-term vision that you start to have, or the plans that you begin to make, is going to make you feel new and uncomfortable with the Ace of Swords coming in here. It's almost as if the long-term plans, the action that you're going to take towards it, it's going to have you starting at the beginning again. But this beginning, I wouldn't be afraid of it. Even if it's like, okay, I've got to start all over again if I do this. But whoa, you're dreaming about a 7 of Pentacles here. You're going, I want this. But this new beginning that you have that makes you feel like a beginner, because little boy standing here, it's like, I've got to start all over again in my career. I've got to start all over again. I'm building a business from scratch, or I'm learning something totally new. It leads you not even to where you're dreaming. It takes you to something even higher with the 10 of Pentacles. And this is you totally out of your comfort zone, totally in a new place, totally a beginner, you know what I mean? But that new beginning, that new fresh energy, maybe that's a shift that is needed to get you to the 10 of Pentacles, to where you want to go. Because right next to it, yes, you may be starting something new. It may be very different for you, but let me tell you, you move into a place of strength, longevity. In whatever you're doing, there's a longevity attached to it. There's a energy of you being supported as well by people being around you with regards to whatever you're doing. So if you're going to start, say, a business, people will support this business, okay? If you are going to maybe change your career or go look for a better job somewhere else, say for instance, you will be even maybe promoted in that position. So if you're in a company right now, it's just dead, nothing's happening. Yeah, is you getting promoted. Even if you may start out in a bit of a lower position, so you go look for another job, but the company, maybe they're going to offer you the same amount of money, but at the same time, it's not the same position you're in now. Maybe it's a bit of a step down, and a bit of an ego might get there, because you've got Leo coming in here. You know, the ego is big with Leo, you know. Ego is always associated with Leo, a little bit of an ego vibe. They have a lot of confidence in themselves. So you might have to step a bit down in something. But that stepping back will catalyst you further than where you've been now. So it's almost like taking a bit of a step back, and it's going to move you forward rapidly. I feel like there's like these promotions or growth that takes place that you don't even realize. But you may step back, not because you're going, oh, I'm going to go from this position to this position, but you may do it because you can see the place where you're going, maybe the company that you're going to work for, or the business you're going to work for. It's much more a better environment than where you're coming from. So you'll do it because of that energy, because you want to feel like you're in a better place. But go for it, because trust your heart, it will lead you to where you're needing to be. Literally trust your heart, it's going to move you to where you're going to be. If you trust your heart here and you open up your world and you're ready for anything and you step into it, you will get yourself into this Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning, feeling a bit uncomfortable as it's something different for you, but it takes you straight to the 10 of Pentacles. I really feel, to be honest with you, almost all the zodiac signs right now, we are moving into such an abundant time. We should go for it right now. We've got luck on our sides here with its energy of the 20th of April. That is the energy of luck that is coming in for all the zodiac signs. And I feel as if it will affect us in the next 12 months. So we're moving into a very amazing energy, and we need to be able to go for it when the time comes. That's why we need to be motivated to do so. But I kind of feel like it's the uncomfortable feeling of what you don't want to be seen that motivates you to really go for what you want. And because of that, 10 of Pentacles. There we go. Thank you so much, Cancer, for this beautiful reading and for allowing me to do this for you. I'm sending my absolute love and light to you. Bye.